for Jackson. No way at all. This Connor Sport rivalry is getting heated on the track here in Hungary.
Welcome on back in, Gearheads, to F1 23 Breaking Point 2, Part 2. I am Alan Bailey. Welcome on in. I'm excited, man. I had a great time in the first part. Got the Part 0 and Part 1 of the career mode out. You can go check those videos out now. Part 1 of Breaking Point is also out. We're going to go ahead and put this one up. Debating if I want to put it up tonight, but I'll probably hold off till tomorrow, just so I don't put 4 videos out in a single day. It's a lot. So let's head into Breaking Point again here. Several weeks later, Chapter 3, with over half of the 2022 season now in the books, and having endured more than their fair share of technical issues, teething issues I should say, Aiden Jackson and the team at Connor Sport attempt to prove the doubters wrong by making a statement before heading into the summer break.
Hey there, can you raise that lamp about 6 inches, right? Excellent. A butler should always look sharp. So.
At what point in the 22 season was it clear to you that the team was struggling?
Oh, well, right after the Hungarian GP. I may only be the money, but even to me it was obvious. The whole thing was a sham.
Yet again, Connor Sport, Jackson and Butler battling it out on track. It seems as
Hang
if
on, 2 seconds, Nat.
Okay, Devon, Aiden's lapping faster than you. I need you to let him pass, please. Devon, do you copy? Listen to me, I need you to let Aiden pass now.
Butler just completely blanking the order there. Seems like he didn't even acknowledge it.
Too true, but as you can see, no way through for Jackson. No way at all. This Connor Sport rivalry is getting heated on the track here in Hungary.
So today's primary objective, overtake Butler before lap 14. It is a joke. Alright, I've been waiting to get behind the wheel when I'm going head-to-head with him. No mercy. We're faster, so... Oh, wow. Oh, wow, you're gonna be a jerk. So your own teammate, dude. Your own teammate. We'll be seeing ya. Like, come on, dude. Alright, bonus if we could finish 8th. Hey, look at us go. Hey, K-Mag. How you doing? I gotta say, this car's handling pretty darn good. Like, I wouldn't mind this being our car in the career mode with how well it's handling, so I can't really sit here and complain about it. Bottas! Hey, Valtteri. Okay, that one was a little on me right there. Oh, there's the warning. That'll do. Nice. Obliterated that one.
Leading our teammate by 20.3 seconds.
Georgie! How you doing, Georgie boy? We'll be seeing ya. Why is Leclerc holding up the field? Oh, and he's ducking down. Hey, now, I'll take that. Look at Lewis Hamilton leading. Good for Lewis. I'll be taking that from you, thank ya. Around the outside, too. Love it. Now the tires are starting to go. I like the fact that when I overcook it into the corner, you can actually see patching onto the tires. That's new. Or at least I don't remember that in previous games. Or last year's game. I definitely am noticing it this year. And I'm feeling it. Thank you, engineer, for that useless information. With less than a lap to go, you tell me, your fuel's tight. Why tell me that? Just shut up and let me drive. So we complete the challenge and pick up the dub. That's how we do it, baby.
We did it! We did it!
So, Nats, who else out there deserves a mention today?
Well, I feel like there are a couple, but let's start with Aiden Jackson.
Couldn't agree more. Jackson had a brilliant race, didn't he?
Yeah, we know Connor Sport has struggled all season. Jackson's done really well today, and that's in spite of the problems with his own teammate.
Even before they became teammates, these two had their fair share of run-ins. It's a fascinating rivalry. You can't take your eyes off it for one moment. But nonetheless, some much-needed points today for Connor Sport. The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
I don't think Butler has given them any wins yet. I've given them 2 out of the 3 races we've run. Had it not been for the mechanical issues in the first one, we probably would have done something there, just saying.
Well, a good race out there again today, Aiden. But what we do all want to know, what exactly happened with Devon? It sounded like he completely ignored a direct team order.
No idea.
I've no clue about that, Natalie. We're completely different strategies. That'd be for Devon to answer. I'm just focused on what I need to do.
Well, he did certainly seem to cause you some trouble out there today. And after that and what happened in Canada, what would you say to those wondering if the old Jackson-Butler rivalry is well and truly back?
No, that's in the past, definitely. We're in the same team now. That's what matters. If there's anything that happens between me and Devon on track, it's because we're so focused on making Connorsburg a success. We're bound to tread on each other's toes from time to time.
So issues with Devon aside, how do you feel it went out there today? Do you think the team will be pleased with your performance?
Yeah, I think so. I did everything I could today, and the car performed really well. I think I found some good pace, and forgetting any other hiccups, I think the team will be happy.
So you mentioned the car there. In that regard, Connor Sport's not had the easiest of times so far this season. Has that all been sorted? Are those reliability concerns well and truly behind you?
Well, yeah, there was no issues this race, so things are definitely looking up in that regard. I'm confident the team have got it in hand, and today proved it. There's always room for improvement, but little by little, step by step.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Chapter 3. Despite Devon's lack of cooperation during the race, Aiden still manages to get past his Connorssport teammate and secure points for the team at Hungary.
Okay, I leave that in your capable hands. Devon, you had a problem with a team order today?
Didn't happen.
What?
Look, I know everyone's saying I ignored it, but it didn't happen. I never got the order. Check the comms.
Shoddy workman always blames his tools, eh?
Check the comms.
Okay, we checked the communication pipeline. Fix it. This cannot happen again.
Typical.
Aiden, listen.
What's the point?
It's just Devon being Devon.
And what? That makes it okay? He's an arrogant...
No, you're right to call him out. But imagine if we didn't give him certain freedoms. He'd be even harder to manage. As his father, I know. Aiden, you're the best driver that we have. And it's right for you to put Devon in his place. He needs it. The team needs it.
Thanks. Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me. I think...
Honestly, we don't deserve you. And I know that you've been discussed at other teams, so just keep doing what you're doing.
Sure. I'm sorry if I've spoken out of turn. About Devon.
Not at all. You know the best way to keep Devon in his place?
What's that?
Beat it.
Bro, that's his father saying that kind of stuff to us. What in the world? Wow.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Conosport has been contacted by a film production company. There's popular... Aiden would be an excellent ambassador to the team. It's clear he's been feeling a little underappreciated as of late. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give it to Aiden. Challenges come up. We don't want to create unnecessary controversy. We'll protect Devon for now and confirm it was an issue with the comms. No, we're gonna deny it. The team went ahead. Interesting. Hey, bud. Yeah, honestly, Jackhammer, it's great. I love it. The handling alone is worth it. Don't know if it's worth paying the extra for the early release. I did it just for the channel and for streaming purposes. But the handling model, it is so much fun. It is probably, and I know I'm gonna catch controversy for this, it's probably one of the better handling F1 games we've had ever. Seriously, it's up there anyway. News. I never read any of this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's see who this is.
Davidoff.
So, I had a word with Aiden.
And?
Nothing to worry about. Don't think there'll be any more problems.
What did you say?
Doesn't matter. We level with each other. Just leave Aiden to me from now on.
And what about Devon?
What about Devon?
We both know it wasn't the comms, right?
Andrea, listen. Devon may push his luck from time to time, but I won't have his integrity questioned. If he says it was the comms, then you know what to do. Yes?
Right. Sure. I'll have them checked again.
See that you do.
Oh, so the owner slash enemy's daddy is just a little spicy, a little two-faced. I mean, this happens in motorsports, sincerely. You know, I would imagine this is kind of what we're seeing with Joe Gibbs Racing a little bit. You know, arguably we could be seeing a little bit of it with RCR and Austin Dillon. We could be seeing a little bit of it with Penske and Austin Cindric, with you know, daddies and grandpas you know, managing their kids or their grandkids. So I don't get the sense that it's happening at Penske so much, but I get the sense it's happening at Joe Gibbs Racing, and it's definitely happening at RCR. But let's check socials real quick. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, this is just filler to make it seem more in-depth, but it's really not, because none of this matters. But triple check the comms as requested, 0 faults. Knew that. Didn't need to read that for that, but I knew that. So let's go to this next chapter, chapter 4.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Well, we can't increase production. I guess we can.
So what about Callie Mayer. Was she on your radar at this point?
Of course. She was making big waves in F2. And Ackerman would not shut up about her.
Oh, Casper. Chapter 4. The upcoming British F2 driver Callie Mayer finds herself dominating the competition in the sprint race. Not to contend with the front lead spot for the race, Mayer and the team decide to opt for an unorthodox strategy. We're going to be racing some F2. Little Callie Mayer action. I've been waiting for her to come into this story.
Here's our race leader, Callie Mayer. She has been blisteringly fast around Zandvoort here today.
Good looking car.
And look at that! She's going into pit!
Interesting strategy they've decided on there. She has been lapping at rapid pace, but is this the right call?
Yeah, it's a bold move for sure. Looks crazy to me, but let's find out.
Oh,
She goes then on brand new tyres. The rest of the field still sticking with their original set. Where exactly does Callie Mayer come out? Let's see.
Today's objective. Oh, that's a big, lofty objective. Let's see how the F2s handle in this game. Oh, they're different. They're different. It's our teammate in the My Team career right there that we're passing. This might be a big fat duh, but a little underpowered compared to the F1 cars and a little delayed. But they definitely feel a lot more grippy. Maybe that's the fresh tires, but you know, they're still a little grippy. But yeah, just the handling. Just a little off-track excursion, just burly, half a tire, no big deal. Take that from you, thank you very much. May I have another? I overshot that one. I mean, purple. Yeah, I think getting this game is definitely worth it just for the handling model alone. And I mean, nice. I mean, this challenge doesn't seem that challenging because everybody's on the hards and we got fresh softies. So it's not like it's the most difficult thing. But we got it. Nice. But damn, she's fun. Like, I love the handling model in this one. And I've got the force feedback cranked all the way up on my steering wheel. It's maxed out, so I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with it. I'm experiencing it at like 110, you know, but still. Thank you, sir. But hey, our first F2 race with Callie. We get the dub, y'all. Love it.
Callie Mayer, take a bow. What a masterclass to finish first here in the Netherlands. It was such an unlikely strategy from Mayer, but she and the team have made a success of it. What a race, what a performance, what a genuine joy to watch. Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be Trident picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for coming out on top in that amazing race.
Post-race, Chapter 4. Mayer managed to win in convincing fashion after an unconventional pit stop. Each race win shows why Mayer is such a promising young driver in Formula 2.
Callie, what do you put your success down to this season?
Oh, I'd say probably my speed.
In what way?
I find lapping faster than everyone else really, really helps. Casper.
No.
Seriously though, I have a great team around me, and this guy, more than anyone else, has been pretty useful to have around. Casper, what are you shy? Come up here.
Yes, okay.
And Callie says you've been a factor this season, Casper.
I'm not the one driving.
Didn't agree with my tyre strategy though.
This one has no respect for her elders.
But can you give us more detail as to the exact role that you're playing, Casper?
None whatsoever. It's all about her.
He's probably right, to be fair.
So, were you already in touch with Casper Ackerman at that point?
Ackerman and I go way back.
Interesting. Very interesting. So Callie Mayer has entered the conversation, and that's, I think, going to put a little bit of pressure not only on Butler, but on Jackson as well in F1, because, I mean, the owner's not going to fire his own son, or will he? I don't know. It's going to be fascinating, but we're going to go ahead and call it right there. Part 2. We're going to head to the next chapter in the next video, but Callie Mayer clearly in F2 going to be a threat for one of the 2 seats over at Connor Sport, I think. So thank you so much for watching. If you're watching here on Kick, make sure that you give us a follow. Same thing with YouTube as well. If you're following on YouTube, make sure that you also sub and that you leave your opinion in the comments below. What do you guys think of the Drive to Survive Breaking Point 2 Part 2 so far? I'm loving the story so far. I like it better than the original because there's a little bit more going on. I didn't like the fake drama of the first one. This one is legit because these 2 teammates legitimately hate each other, and now you have a very, very, very promising young driver in Callie Mayer coming up through F2, kind of challenging that position. This is what it is in real life. There's always going to be somebody on the level below you threatening for your spot. So it feels real. It feels not that manufactured. So I'm digging it, man. I like it a lot. But let me know what you think in the comments down below for F1 23 Breaking Point 2 Part 2. I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see you at the track. Bye, Gearheads.